Back. What's life been like for you the past couple of weeks since we last saw you?
Made a quick trip back home, kind of short little training camp, had a little reset, and then did this fun stuff all over again.
It's crazy. I know you said you wanted to get another fight, so I mean, did you consider like just trying to stay here? Because I gotta imagine that travel back and forth was kind of a pain.
It was. If it would have been the following weekend, I would have stayed, but I think I would be here for like 30 days or something like that if I would have stayed the whole time. I had the option to. But, the coaches, training partners, I didn't have much time, but I had about 10 days back in the States and stuff. So wanted to get a little bit of a training camp in, Obviously, I'm ready for 15 minutes, but, go back, sharpen some stuff up, and, prepare for Nathaniel Wood.
Yeah. I mean, as far as your body goes, obviously, like, they traveled. Are you feeling a little bit of the jet lag or anything like that?
No, not too bad. This one's a lot easier because we just switched day and night. Last time was I had a motto all week: just wake me up when it's time to whoop somebody's ass. And but sleeping during the day, and I was training at 3 or 4 a.m. basically all week. That was a little bit harder. So this one's a lot easier. Just I slept on the plane, woke up, and it was morning here, and been on this schedule since. So first time, last time was the first time fighting overseas, and it worked out pretty well. So all this is just part of it. Saturday it'll be the same thing. Time to fight.
I dig it. You said, right away. Literally right away, you were campaigning for another fight. Mm-hmm. How much effort did it take? How soon did you know that, hey, they are going to get something for you?
Before I left the island, pretty much a few hours after I had the fight, we were sitting at breakfast, and it was like, hey, you want this matchup? And I asked I got what I asked for, so there was no turning back now.
Very nice. What do you think about the matchup itself in terms of like name value? I feel like somebody's got a little buzz behind him.
Yeah, Nathaniel's good. We got identical records in the UFC, both up and coming guys. I figured we would probably meet at some point. This division's hot, it's deep, so you got if you're a prospect, you're probably going to run into a prospect at some point. So I like the matchup. He's super well rounded. However, I just think he's a basic well-rounded. I feel like I haven't showed I've showed just a small part of my game, and I feel like he's put it all out there. So this matchup's going to help me kind of open up and as an artist, just put it right onto the canvas. So
I dig it. I know obviously you're not going to look past the guy, but do you have like kind of a master plan? You knew right away you wanted to fight again. So what's the plan moving forward out of this one?
Where I'm at in the division, I feel like I just need to keep knocking people off, not really, maybe get a ranked guy down the road, whatever it may be, but just keep putting on exciting performances, gaining a fan base, and, exciting fights for everybody.
Nice. Last one for me then. How do you see this one playing out? Is this going to be a back-and-forth battle to get the win, or you feel like you can go do something dominant? How does this play out?
I think I could put on a performance just like I did last time, a one-sided beatdown. I think I put him away. I think we're going to see a little bit more of an overall mixed martial arts game, but I think I put him away somehow, some way. Any round, knockout, submission, ground and pound, one of the above is going to happen.
You had asked for Thomas Almeida after. Do you think this is a better matchup for you than him?
Yeah, the Thomas Almeida thing was I heard he didn't have an opponent at the time, and I was jumping all on that. Obviously, his style is exciting, He's a former guy that was in talks for a title contention. Didn't perform, exactly the best on Saturday, but still a big name and something that I wanted to do, but mainly just he didn't have an opponent at the time, and I caught wind of it, and that's why the name came out. However, Nathaniel Wood is a guy on the up and coming, and I think he's young, hungry, just like I am, and it's going to be an exciting one.
Was he before you got to the UFC? I know it took a little bit with the interviews. Was he a name that you always kind of paid attention to in case you did?
Almeida or Wood?
Both.
Almeida, yes. He was obviously coming up, and at that time, I think him and Garbrandt pretty much fought for the number one contender in the bantamweights. So I knew the Almeida name. Nathaniel Wood, I didn't really know until I got into the UFC and kind of saw him compete. But he's a name that seems to be out there, and I'm looking to put him away.
Well, he's incredibly popular in London. You're trying to snatch some of those fans away?
Yeah, why not? I'm trying to snatch fans all over the world. Doesn't matter where they come from.
Cool.
Any more questions, guys?
Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.